Okay, this one, I kind of missed the first step. I think I should give you guys, but I think you guys should understand. So you say a vase first, you're gonna get his proportion right, right? You get this proportion right, which is, let's see, change a pencil. That's the vase. One, a little bit more than two, right? So one, a little bit more than two. So that's the proportion. You do a rectangle. And after you do this, what happened to my red? After you do this, now what you do is you divided the top. So that's the top. See, that's the top. That's the bottom, right? You slanted this and this. That's how the base looks like. And after this, you notice this, excuse me, is over this line. So you kind of make like that, then you curve it. That's the top. Okay, I'm not sure I have the picture in there. I don't have the picture in there. So next time I will give you the picture, the photograph, so you understand what I'm talking about. And this is over that because this is longer than this, so it's over than this base. That's why you have this line here. Okay, that's the first step. Now I put the grapes on. So it's a bunch of grapes. And if you find the first grape right place, you probably will do the rest of grape right. The trick is find the first grape. All right, find the first grape very carefully. Place it very carefully, because like I said, if you put this grape wrong, and every grapes will be wrong, okay? Because every other grape is according to that grape. So after you put this grape, you look at the grape next to it. I say, okay, that's right here. Then you look at the in between. Okay, this come from here, that and here, then the back. It's easy to place because you know what this start and end. And this is right here. And after just, you're not drawing this, then start drawing that. No, you're drawing the grape next to it, so you know exactly where the grapes are. And this is the same. You draw one grapes here, then the second grapes, according to the first grape, is right below here. Then this one here and a little tiny here. So that's how you find all the places for the grapes, right? After this, we'll start put the handle on, and after the handle, remember the handle I'm talking about, this negative shape, very, very important, okay? After that handle, one is shading. So that's lights is from the right. So that's the shading. That's some casting shadow from the grape, so a little bit darker. And remember, this is a cylinder, so it's lighter here. Can you see it's light? That's dark. That's the casting shadow. That's a core shadow, right? Let's turn around. So that's reflection, lighter, casting shadow, then turn around, turn to light. That's how you shade a three-dimensional cylinder. Yep, I'm keep shading more and made it a little darker. I think it's the same. now I was shading the grapes. So, there's I think I'm missing one part is there's a one with the highlight. Yeah, that's the one different than the one before. Is I found all the highlights. See, when you're drawing the highlight, you have to draw on the right place and right shape. So the highlight is here, so don't draw highlight over there, okay? Has to be on the right place. And when you do that, I did a little darker because I want you to look at it. But when you draw it, draw very, very light, okay? Because you're going to shade in. You don't want to see a mark like a square on there. Okay, so then I start shade the grapes. See, there's two grapes a little darker because this grape give a little bit shadow on there. And see, that's the core shadow. That light is a reflection. That's the highlight. That make grapes. Because grape, the skin is shiny. It reflects lights. So they turn to have those reflections on them. And also the dark, very dark, light, very light, make it shiny, right? After that, more shading for the vase and some casting shadow. Then after that, I go back to shade more the grapes again. So the grapes need to be darker, so I shade the grapes again. So I kind of see, you can see the pattern and layer it. One layer of the vase, one layer of grapes, one layer of vase, one layer of grapes, kind of layer it, get darker. This is after finish, I add a little background color and the table. Yep, that's the grape. That's the same picture, I think. Okay, see you in the class.